Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport, and today we are looking at something a little bit different and a little bit special. If you don't know, I have been posting a Le Mans themed video every day of this week, which makes it a very good time to start subscribing. But the reason I am doing all this is because the Le Mans 24-hour race this year is happening on Saturday and Sunday, and so I thought I'd do a special themed week around it, because I haven't really ever spoken about Le Mans. So for today we are looking at the Le Mans 24-hour game that was released on PS2 and Dreamcast and PS1, and also the Game Boy Color, which I don't have that version unfortunately, so we'll have to make do with the PS2 version, which as you can see from this glorious intro looks absolutely incredible. Now the game was released in 2001, and so we'll be judging it by 2001 standards. And with that being said, it is an Infogrames game. They did make Test Drive Le Mans. Apparently it's the same game, which I didn't realise. But apparently it was only called Test Drive Le Mans in America. So in the UK and I guess Japan and everywhere else, it was Le Mans 24 hours, which seems reasonable. And this intro makes it look exciting as hell. Like all these crashes and spins. It looks pretty awesome. So we're going to go deep dive right into it. I say quick, will be however long it takes to do a race. So with that said, sit back, relax, and let's begin.
Welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport.
Now I have put in a cheat code because to unlock the best cars you have to do the full 24-hour race. Frankly, no, I don't want to do that, and so there is a quick and easy cheat to do it. So we've got some cool cars here. This is based on the 2000 Le Mans race. So we've got the old Audis and... Ooh, Deborah LMP BMW. We've got some Volkswagens. Some interesting stuff here. I haven't really thought about a lot of these cars in a long time. Cadillacs. A Lola Judd. Sponsored by Olive Garden. Fair enough. You don't want that one. I want... so many good cars to choose from. That was cool. Let's go with this one. Courage. Always good. I don't know. Yeah, expert, obviously. Yeah, fine. Yeah, race. That's cool. Yeah, the loading times for this game are ridiculously long. Oh, look. Dick got the fastest lap. Well, now I've just got to beat Dick. I want to be the fastest Dick. Maybe Dick will come first. It's still loading. This game better have the best graphics 2001 could offer, because these loading times are ridiculous. But at least we get to race at Le Mans. There weren't too many games based around Le Mans. In fact, I can't think of another one in 2001. You think now you've got like Project Cars and stuff. It's all good, but you know, when this game came out I was 10, and 10-year-old me didn't have any other source of Le Mans. It's still loading. Ah, thank Dick. Now what's going on now? It looks like a UFO invasion. Or the acid's hit again. No, they're just forming up on the grid. Okay, that's fine. Am I at the back? I'm at the back. Yeah, 24th out of 24. Good. You know, that's how I want to start. There was a qualifying. I skipped it. That's why I'm 24th. I understand now. We've got a good mixture of cars. There's GT cars as well. There I am. Well, let's see how many places I can make up at the start. Good. First time I played this game in ages, and it's in the rain, so that'll be fun. Now, what I'm not going to show you is like the pit stops and stuff, but the pit stops for the longer races were actually kind of cool because you could mix strategies and the tyre wear and fuel wear all. I'm off already. Yeah, okay, good start. Wrong way. Get off me. And that's all. Is that the Ferris wheel? That's kind of cool. Do you know, honestly, it looks okay. They're not amazing by today's standards, obvious, but by 2001 standards, I was expecting a lot worse than this. I'm just bumping this Dodge Viper out of the way. And you know what? Yeah, okay, ignore that bit. Okay, so now we're going on to the Mulsanne Straight, which is very, very long. And we could be here for some time.
2 hours later.
And we're still going. Yep, still on the straight. I'm catching the cars in front of me at least. They're still GT cars. 20th, 19th. Seems to be a lot of cars in front of me. What's that red light? And I'm off. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the best choice of game. I haven't really practiced. Maybe practice was a good idea. Just get off. Thank you. Honestly, it handles a bit puddingy. It's a bit, I don't really know how to describe it, floaty. It's sort of, you don't travel in a straight line. And I'm using the D-pad because it's actually even worse with the analog stick, which is rare. Look at this. I'm going to take this like an expert. Look at that. That is so smooth. Only partially off the track. Ah, oh, that is pro driving. I was actually banned from the esports scene because I was just too good. This circuit has a lot of straights. Oh, now it's getting dark. That'll make it easier. At least I can't see me crash now. How long is this race? Have I just set myself up for like a 10-hour race or something? There's no timer going down. There's a lap counter that's going to go up. And I'm off again. And I've spun. You know, this is A-grade progression right now. Go in a straight line. There's someone else going off there. Did I do that? Sorry. I will say the graphics have surprised me by how good they actually are. I was expecting a lot worse. Mind you, did Gran Turismo 2 come out about this time? Or was that a couple of years before? That was PS1. I want to see this game on the PS1 and Dreamcast. Just to compare them. There's another wall of red lights up there. They don't really seem to be following. It's like the cars are shooting red smoke behind them. That might be the one effect I'm not that impressed by. Although it does look kind of cool. And I've crashed again. I might give up on this one because this isn't going well. I'm still 15th. I don't even know if I've taken all the GT cars yet. I don't think I'm going to beat Dick's record. I think I'm quite far off it. I think Dick has me beat. Yeah, I'm still not impressed with these controls. Again, if I had more time, I'd probably get used to them, but I just don't feel very natural. And this is that sort of simulation racer that was coming out at the time. The Formula 1 games of the time were pretty okay. I don't ever remember being really excited about them until about 2005 or 6. That game was really good. And this one has a lot of interesting championship modes where you start out as like a rookie GT and you have to work your way up, and you have different tracks and weather conditions and race lengths and obviously difficulty and stuff. I think there's about 10 to 12 championships that you have to work your way through. And it would be interesting to do it. And if you do it properly, they unlock cars and more tracks and stuff. But I've seen the requirements for unlocking things, and it's insane. Because you'd have to do single races and time trials, which, fair enough, they won't take too long to do. Then you do the individual championships, that's going to take some time. And then you have to do things like the Petit Le Mans, which is the American one. And you have to do that for 10 hours. And then, of course, you have to do the 24-hour race. And there's all different time lengths in between as well. So as a bare minimum to unlock everything, you're going to have to play this game for something like 50 to 60 hours. Which, you know, it's not bad, but I don't really want to play it for that long. I might have done when I was a kid and I had more time, I suppose, but it doesn't really appeal to me now. Am I even going in the right direction? I'm only on lap 2. I forget how long the Le Mans lap is. And I'm off again. Maybe I should have brought a rally car. You know, I blame the car. Maybe the car's not very good. Maybe I should chose a better car. Yeah, it's definitely the car, not me. I might quit out of this one and do another one because... 1, this isn't going very well. I'm in 16th place now. And 2, I don't know how long this is going to go on for. So we might try and do something else. I've overtaken one car. And I've made it around a corner. Look at that. And it's brightening up again. Maybe it's not too long. Either that or time has just collapsed in on itself. You know what? I think I'm going to quit out of this one. Yeah, let's start again. I think I'm going to do a 3-lap race. Look at so many teams. You got a Silk Cut Jaguar? The Lister Storm? That car's badass. Panels, Nissan. That's pretty cool. Audi, Nissan, Mercedes. Ooh, Lancia, Sauber, Lancia. Yeah, I chose Lancia. This is one of my favourite Le Mans cars of all time. I love Lancias in all disciplines. But the LC2 is particularly special because it looks awesome. And it did beat the Porsches, which were dominant at the time. So, yeah, Lancia gets my vote. And once again, I skipped qualifying and I'm at the back of the grid. Just bumping my way past people. Don't really see that at Le Mans. It's more a patience sort of thing. But this is a 3-lap race, so we're not messing around. It's Lancia's for the win. The car looks a bit flat. I'm not sure which one that is. Maybe I should have done a Lister Storm. That would have been cool. I'm doing a lot better. I think I've actually got this game down a little bit. I don't know if you can slipstream. Don't know if I was slipstreaming there or not. It's really hard to tell. I might just be going faster than everyone else. Maybe I should put on expert. And given how bad I have been at this game, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm already up to 10th. Can we make it around the corner? Ooh. It's a bit dodgy. I think I've done it though. There we go. Look. Oh, no. I've hit someone. And I've almost hit the Armco. And it didn't go too badly. That was actually a pretty good corner. I'm up to 5th. Flying through the field. If this actually happened at Le Mans and there's like a LMP1 car at the back, which there can't be because they're doing separate qualifying, so the top 5 cars will be the 5 LMP1 cars no matter how slow they go. And that was a nightmare. I'm in first. I'm in second. I'm in first. No, I'm in second. What was that? A Mercedes? No, that's a BMW, I think. Get off. And there you go. Lancia leads at Le Mans. About time. I'd love to see Lancia back. It's a shame they only make a small Chrysler that's been rebadged and sell it only in Italy. And I've crashed again. And it's a big one. And I'm going to lose all that progress. Yeah, it was nice while it lasted. Hey! There's no damage physics, which is a bit disappointing. That would have been pretty cool. In fact, if you can mod this game and add damage, it might be worth buying, just for fun. And it does have the standard multiplayer modes, everything in 2001 did. So you can bring a friend around and play it. You might want to bring a few games, because I don't know how long this is going to hold your interest for. I might play it some more, see if I can go through some of the championships and stuff. That might be more interesting. It's nice looking at this Le Mans track though. They've done a really good job with the track. you know, for a game that's nearly 20 years old, this really isn't that bad. I think it just lacks a bit of variety. I think with modern games, you're sort of desensitized to just having one formula. They usually pack it with loads of stuff. If you think about Project Cars again, you can do pretty much everything in that game. It's nice to come back to this era, and it's just, this is Le Mans. You will be racing Le Mans cars at Le Mans. In fact, I think there's only like 5 or 6 different tracks, although you get to race at a variety of circuits. Even Donington Park and Suzuka, and I think Catalunya, and Road America, I think was another one, and the Petit Le Mans. I think there's 70 cars as well, which is a pretty good offering, except a lot of them are the same car, just different numbers. Which I guess is the obvious thing to do, but, you know, it's not a choice I'm going to make. Am I going to play as the number 50 Nissan or the number 52 Nissan? They're both identical. And still 4 minutes, so that wasn't a great lap. I am in second place though, somehow. I do seem to be making it around more of the corner. Okay, forget. I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to race. And I'm back down to second. Looking behind me because the Lancia is a very good looking car. I would love a model of an LC2. I don't have any Lancia models. I think Lancia makes some of the best looking cars ever. I mean, obviously the Delta Integrale, great car, but even like their 1950s Formula 1 offering was a damn good looking car. And obviously, if you looked at one of my videos earlier in the week, I did top 10 manufacturers I'd like to see back at Le Mans, and Lancia was on that list. I doubt it's ever going to happen, but if they did, they have to come back with the Martini livery, looking like this, with something truly special. I don't think it's too much to ask for. I think Lancia just need a couple £billion worth of investment, and someone who really likes motorsport in charge, and some good engineers. I don't think that's too difficult, but I think it's beyond Lancia's capabilities nowadays. I don't actually know who's been announced for the new hypercar series at Le Mans. So I know Aston Martin pulled out. I know Peugeot are there. I think there's one other one I knew, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'm not sure if I'm excited for those new regulations or not. I think once Aston Martin withdrew, it was kind of pointless, because I think the whole reason was to get the Valkyrie on the grid. There's a lot of car manufacturers who could make cars for it, but I don't think a lot of them are going to. I think, as I said, Ferrari would be good. But I seem to have got the hang of this now. I'm in first place. We've only got a lap and a half to go. Everything is looking pretty good. Last lap. And I've crashed. And I've spun. This is a disaster. I am down to 6th. 7th. You got trapped. 6th. The AI is pretty good. I mean, I should have put it on high difficulty so it can actually match me when I'm going around corners properly, but if I did that, it'd probably leave me behind. All in all, I would rate this game as okay. I don't know how long it'll hold your attention for, because, you know, once you've done one race, you've really done them all. But it does have a good selection of tracks and cars. The AI is pretty good. The graphics are pretty... corners are hard. As I was saying, yeah, the graphics are pretty good. The AI is pretty good. It's got some cool cars on here. It might, you know, interest you to buy it. I paid £5 on Amazon for this, because I know I had it when I was younger, but I must have got rid of it, which I did a lot of games. But I have bought this again for a £5, and I don't regret it completely. And at least you get to see it, so that's the main thing. I don't think I'm going to win this race because we're nearly at the finish line. I'm in 8th place, which isn't a stellar achievement, I will admit. Maybe I'll live stream playing this. I could live stream doing the championship modes. That might make me a bit more, you know, enthusiastic about playing it again. I tell you what, if we get 400 subscribers by tomorrow, I'll live stream the 24-hour race on this game. Yeah, definitely. I can't imagine anything worse, frankly. And I'm near the end, and cocked up. Yeah, this was a great race. Perfect. And I'm going to cross the finish line anyway in 8th place. That's about where Lancia's used to finish, so that's not too bad. But I'm going to leave it there for today. I think we've seen enough Lancia action. So if you want to see more of this game, me and my brother are going to sit down and play a 2-player race. And if you want to see that, you need to go to our gaming channel, which is Dark Place Games, where we play lots and lots of other games, which are called Penumbra. We've played Penumbra. And 7th Guest. And we're currently playing Contradiction. With some cool stuff on that channel, so it's worth going over there to subscribe, because if you go today, you'll see a Le Mans 2-player playthrough, game, review, mess around. It's not really serious. We don't play games very seriously. And I don't know why I'm watching the replay, because frankly, I never, ever, ever want to see this race ever again. This was embarrassing. So thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe. I have put a lot of work into Le Mans Week, so if you keep checking back, there'll be a new video every day themed around Le Mans, and I'd really like you to watch it because I put a lot of work into it. So yeah, thank you.